So I walk up on him and shit. I'm like, "Hey, mud, man." I say, "Man, I ain't trying to, cause no motherfucking problems or anything like that." I said, "But shit, me and you in this badge and me and you and Pineapple or whatever you think is going on or whatever, it ain't even nothing like that, you know what I'm saying, on the real, because shit," I said, "if you say that you didn't take the badge, you know what I'm saying, you didn't take the badge, you know what I'm saying, which is all good, you know." He was like, "Nah, man, youngster, man, you know." He was like, "Man, what's your name anyway?" You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Shit, they call me Fats and stuff." And he was like, "Shit, hey, Fats, man, you know what I'm saying? For real though, man, I ain't take your badge or whatever." So he's like, "Shit, I don't know what people are talking about. Whoever said that that I took your badge, but shit, I didn't take your badge." So like I said, when you go out in the yard, you know what I'm saying, anything could happen out there. You could have some beef with any type of person. I mean, people just pick and choose who they want to do. So when you go out in the yard, you know what I'm saying, your life could be taken at any given moment because somebody feels like, "Hey, shit, I can disrespect this person, and he hangs by himself," because people know who you kind of hang with and who you kind of run with when you out there on the yard and stuff like that. So I'm like, "Shit, damn, man." So like I tell him, "Mud, man, I ain't trying to cause no beef or whatever. We ain't trying to kick no little ruckus or whatever or anything like that, man. Just go ahead and squash this whole situation. We ain't gotta, basically, you know what I'm saying, deal with none of this type of, just basically telling him, hey, whatever's going on, you know what I'm saying, in your little head right now or whatever you thinking or whatever is going on, ain't got nothing to do with me, you know what I'm saying. Even though my badge is gone, I had to pay a little money for it, you know. Shit, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, get myself in no type of bad situation when it comes to that." So Mud was like, "Shit, man, whatever." He just walked off like he was just business, like he was just some type of badass motherfucker. And I'm saying to myself, shit, I ain't even did nothing to this motherfucker, man. So yeah, I got kind of nervous because shit, I ain't know what was gonna happen, you know what I'm saying, out there when it came to that dude Mud, because he got into a little altercation with other people and stuff like that, to where everybody, you know what I'm saying, was looking at him and stuff. So shit, no telling what this man was gonna, you know what I'm saying, end up trying to do or whatever. So I get up, go back to the little cell house, you know what I'm saying, sit out there. I'm telling Pineapple, like, "Shit, man, I kind of talked to him or whatever, but shit, I don't think that, you know what I'm saying, this man is gonna, you know, bow down or anything like that." I said, "I think he's just gonna always have this little complex thing when it comes to this stuff about this badge, because shit, like I said, in prison, people find one little incident and they just drag it on, drag it on. It might be 2 weeks later, a month later, whatever, then they finally realize, you know what I'm saying, they probably had some type of beef or whatever with you or when it comes to certain stuff like that." So I'm like, shit, damn, man, you know. So I'm trying to sit up here, you know what I'm saying, figure out, you know, what I'm actually gonna do. And Pineapple's like, "Man, you ain't gotta worry about, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Shit, man, I ain't worried about it. I just don't want nothing to actually, you know what I'm saying, jump off from here in the next couple of weeks or whatever." Because, you know what I'm saying, when I go to the yard, I'm always on point when it comes to certain stuff, because shit, I'm always looking around. I'm always, just because I'm solo, it ain't like I got a gang with me or I'm running with somebody or whatever. At this time, I was only running with myself. So shit, I was trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how I was gonna be kind of moving and stuff around there. So I'm like, shit, damn, man. I was like, shit, I hope that, you know, everything's gonna be all right, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, in the prison, you just never know what's gonna kind of happen when it comes to those type of situations or whatever. I mean, Mud was on some more bullshit, you know what I'm saying, when it came to certain things. So I was saying to myself, shit, I'm really gonna stay away from this motherfucker for right now, because shit, I ain't really got nothing to say to him. So, like I said, I walk on the track all the time. So Pineapple come over there, you know what I'm saying, man, walking the track and stuff, you know what I'm saying, talking about the same old shit, you know what I'm saying, because shit, he be getting pressured, you know what I'm saying. Also, you know what I'm saying, about Mud, you know what I'm saying, talking that old crazy shit, you know what I'm saying, about if we want to do something or whatever, how we gonna handle it or whatever. I mean, you ain't gonna be sitting around here punking me all the time over some more bullshit that you started. You ain't gonna be doing none of that stuff when it comes to me. So I'm sitting up here telling Pineapple, shit, man, this motherfucker, man, really, you know what I'm saying, is just on some old bullshit. We just going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, about this whole motherfucking thing, you know. So I was just like, you know, let me just go over here to this little wreck shack, you know, and holler at this dude and see what's going on, you know what I'm saying, with this badge, so I can kind of, you know, feel everything that's going on, you know. So I go over there and I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying, last week, you know, do you remember when I gave you my badge for the belt and stuff? He was like, shit, nah, man. He was like, shit, I don't remember, you know. I was just wanting to just be curious, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's up in the rec shack or something like that, you know. I should have did that, you know what I'm saying? Like probably the first day or whatever, went to go check. But shit, I mean, normally, like I said, they normally give it back to you. So I figured that, you know what I'm saying? Shit, when Mud got the belt, turned the belt back in, he was gonna get the badge back. So I'm like, shit, damn, man. So he telling me that he didn't see it and stuff. I mean, he didn't know nothing about it because, like, it's been a week, you know, so shit. So I go back, I'm walking back. That's when Pineapple roll up on me and shit, you know. He's like, shit, Fats, man. He's like, shit, man, I just got into it, you know what I'm saying, with Mud again. I was like, oh, for real? He's like, yeah, man, he's really tripping, and you know what I'm saying, about that. He's trying to say that I told you that he took the badge or whatever. I was like, shit, you know what I'm saying to myself, well, you did tell me, you know what I'm saying? He's like, but shit, that motherfucker, man, for real, man, he just on some more bullshit or whatever. He was like, shit, man, I don't know why he trying to trip and shit all the time about that. So I get back up in the cell house, you know, sitting there just chilling. That's when this dude named Wallace come over there to me. He's like, hey, Fats. He was like, shit, what's up? I was like, shit, what's up, man? He's like, shit, man, I know what happened with your badge and stuff. And he was like, I was like, shit, for real, man? And I was like, shit, man, I'm really kind of through it. I got me a new Cadillac right here, so I'm straight, you know what I'm saying? He was like, shit, yeah, man. He's like, yeah, I see Mud, you know what I'm saying? Take it or whatever. And he threw it in the trash right there. And I was like, damn, man. I was like, shit, damn, Wallace. I said, shit, why you telling me that, you know what I'm saying? He said, because I be seeing him around the yard, you know what I'm saying, pressing you all the time. And I'm just trying to figure out why he trying to press you when he know that he did that, you know? And I'm saying to myself, shit, why are you trying to press me anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, if I ain't did nothing to him or whatever, I was just basically trying to help him out when it came to that, you know what I'm saying, that weight belt and stuff like that. And he was like, shit, damn, man. He was like, yeah, but I seen him do it and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, man. So I'm just sitting there thinking, you know what I'm saying, got my head shaking down like this, you know. You know, just thinking like, shit, damn, man, this motherfucker still tripping about this motherfucking ass badge and stuff. And it's been, like I said, going on 2 weeks now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it probably been about 9 days at this time. So I'm like, shit, this motherfucker still tripping about this. So no telling, you know what I'm saying, how he gonna be, you know what I'm saying, when I go back on the yard tomorrow. So I get, like I said, when I go back on the yard, he come over there again, you know what I'm saying, with his weight belt on tight, you know. He was like, shit, man, hey, Fats, man. I was like, shit, what's up, Mud, man? He's like, shit, man, a lot of people been telling me, you know what I'm saying, that you've been talking about that badge still. And he's like, man, it's been almost 2 weeks, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to go on and chill that shit out, you know. I was like, man, come on, man. On the real, man, I ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying, to do with that. I said, man, whatever happened with that badge happened with that badge. It ain't got nothing to do with me, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So he's like, shit, yeah, man, just keep it, kind of leave it that way, you know. And he was like, shit, when you come through, when I come to the child line, you gonna put me some extra on the tray and stuff. I was like, man, come on, man, Mud, man, shit, man, I ain't doing nothing like that. You already know how the kitchen is, you know what I'm saying? How Miss Oliver get down up in there. She don't play when it comes to certain stuff like that. And so I'm saying to myself, man, why are you worried about, you know what I'm saying, me putting some extra stuff on your tray or whatever? I was like, shit, this ain't gonna be no motherfucking bullying or whatever. You ain't gonna be trying to, you know what I'm saying, manipulate me and get me caught up in the catch-22 over some more bullshit because you feel like, you know, you kind of trying to run something around here. I said, because you ain't running nothing, you know. And he was like, shit, man, yeah, man, just go on and put me some extra on the tray and stuff. And I was like, shit, I ain't gonna be doing nothing like that, you know what I'm saying, Mud, you know what I'm saying, on the real. And he was like, all right. So he walk on by, he walk on off, you know. So then, like I said, I'm working in the kitchen, he come by. I just put a little extra, not no little extra, but just, you know what I'm saying, a lot of like more juice on the vegetables and this thing, and he's looking all kind of crazy and shit. He's like, all right, I got you. I was like, shit, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? So this dude named KP was sitting like on the thing right next to me. He was like, shit, man. He's like, man, what that motherfucker mud be on, man? He's like, shit, he trying to run some game on you or something like that. I was like, nah, man, he's just on some more bullshit. You know what I'm saying about the badge. You know what I'm saying? When my badge came up missing and stuff. And he's like, shit, man, that motherfucker right there, man, kind of janky and stuff. You got to kind of watch him and stuff. And I was like, shit, oh, for real, man? He was like, yeah, man, you got to kind of watch him. I was like, shit, hell yeah, I've been watching him, you know what I'm saying, for almost 2 weeks now, you know what I'm saying, after my badge, you know what I'm saying, came up missing and stuff. And he was like, shit, damn, man. He's like, shit, what, he threw it away or something? I was like, shit, I think he did, but shit, I don't know if he did it or not. You know, I'm kind of confused on that, you know what I'm saying, that whole situation right there. Because I don't know how it kind of played out. And he was like, yeah, man. So go out to the yard again. This time when I'm out there, you know what I'm saying, I don't see mud or something out there on the yard. So I'm like, shit, I'm in some motherfucking peace, hoping this motherfucker don't come out on the next yard and want to try to do some more crazy ass shit, you know. So that's when that dude Wallace come up on me, you know what I'm saying. He's like, what you doing, walking the track? And I was like, yeah, man. He was like, yeah. He said, I'll walk it with you, you know what I'm saying, for a minute, you know, maybe do a couple laps or whatever. So we start walking the track. And then that's when he got to really telling me, you know what I'm saying, about Mudge. You know, he was like, shit, this motherfucker right here, man, he did this shit, you know what I'm saying, to somebody else, you know what I'm saying, maybe a couple months ago. They ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting into it, you know what I'm saying. I was like, oh, for real, man? He was like, yeah, man. He's like, you got to kind of watch his motherfucking ass because he be doing some more crazy ass shit when it comes to the weight belts because he always think that, he can always wear it and makes him look big or whatever. And I was like, shit, man. I was like, shit, damn, man. I was like, shit, damn, Wallace. I was like, shit, man. And I say, shit, yeah. And he ended up getting into it with somebody. He was like, yeah. He said he just got out the hole probably about a couple months ago. You know, and I was just like, damn, man. I was like, shit, man, I hope this motherfucker don't do no kind of crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time when Wallace is telling me that, I'm saying to myself, you know what I'm saying, feeling kind of nervous, you know what I'm saying, and feeling like, shit, damn, man, shit, I hope this dude don't do nothing crazy because, shit, like I said, me and him been bumping heads. He been trying to make me give him some extra stuff off on his tray and stuff like that. So I'm feeling like this dude is just, you know what I'm saying, really on some old bullshit, you know what I'm saying, right now, you know. He just really trying to bully me or whatever. So I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna let this shit, you know what I'm saying, kind of happen or whatever. So I'm just going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, with Wallace, you know. He telling me, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucker really don't be playing and stuff. So I'm like, shit, all right, man, now I really got to kind of watch his motherfucking ass because I ain't trying to lose my life and I ain't trying to get no DRs. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, go to the hole for nobody. I ain't trying to get myself caught up in no type of conflicts or whatever. I'm just trying to do my time because, like I said, when you get involved with the wrong people on the yard, things get kind of bad out there because, like I said, you ain't in the same cell house with them people, so you don't know how they actually move around there until they get on the yard. And once they get on the yard, then you kind of see how them people actually kind of move around there. So Mud, he was just telling me how Mud was just, you know, always getting into all the conflicts with people about their badges and stuff. So I was like, shit, damn, man, he do this shit all the motherfucking time, don't he? So I'm like, shit, damn. So get back to the cell house, you know, taking my shower and stuff. Me and Wallace back there. I mean, we just going on, you know what I'm saying? This is the whole conversation. He's just talking about Mud, you know what I'm saying? How Mud, you know what I'm saying, be doing all type of shit. Now, Wallace, I mean, he was kind of big as well, but he was short, you know. He had braids and stuff. I mean, he was just, I don't know if he was in a gang or anything like that, but he was just cool when he walked around the pod and stuff like that. So he just gone in telling me, you know what I'm saying, how Mud was actually, you know what I'm saying, because he knew him and stuff, because he worked out in the work pit with him and stuff, so he kind of knew how he kind of ran and stuff around there. So he's just telling me, you know what I'm saying, man, just watch him, you know what I'm saying, for real, just watch him, you know what I'm saying. So I was like, shit, all right, man. So I'll go out to the yard the next day. When I go out there now, you know what I'm saying, now I'm really looking, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, shit, I'm just gonna haul and just go straight to my motherfucking spot, you know. Because once you get a certain spot up in there, you might want to stick to that type of routine, because if it ain't getting you in trouble up in there, you just want to make sure that you just stick to that little thing once you get out in the yard, because shit, moving around in different spots out in the yard, you can lose your life quick, you know what I'm saying, fast in a hurry. I mean, it could be anything up in there to where you can kind of lose your life at, because shit, like I said, floating around the yard, you got the gang members over here, you got the ABs, you got the Mexicans, you got the older people, you got the people in the weight pit. Everybody's like organized and they all kind of grouped up together. So you just got to find your little spot out there. And once you find your spot out there, just stick to it and don't ever, you know what I'm saying, break whatever you're trying to do. So I'm saying to myself, you know what I'm saying, when I'm walking out there, shit, looking around, I mean, I don't know if I was nervous or anything like that, but I was just making sure that I was just on point with it when it came to all that stuff. So I'm walking down, you know what I'm saying, get out in the yard and stuff like that, get to walking the track, you know what I'm saying, just doing my normal stuff, you know. So then I'm coming back in, and that's when Wallace, you know what I'm saying, he's walking up behind me, you know what I'm saying, but he's walking up kind of fast, and he was like, shit, hey, fast, just keep on moving, man, just keep on moving. And I was like, shit, all right. So when he said that, you know what I'm saying, I got to kind of looking back, you know what I'm saying, like, shit, damn, man, what he's talking about, keep on moving for? So I'm getting real kind of nervous when he said that. So then that's when we get up by the door, get it back up in the cell house and stuff. And I was like, shit, man, why you tell me to keep it on moving and stuff? He was like, shit, man, I just seen the way that new Mud was kind of moving around there. You know, I didn't know if he was, you know what I'm saying, gonna try to do something crazy or whatever. So I'm like, shit, damn, man, that's good, man, you know. He's like, shit, like I said, he just moves kind of strange and stuff. So I was like, shit, all right. So I get up in the cell house, you know what I'm saying, take my shower, go to work and stuff, go back out to the yard the next day. I'm like, shit, damn, man. I don't know if I should have, I leave in the comments, you know what I'm saying, should I have went out to the yard, you know what I'm saying, I should have just kept my ass on in there, you know what I'm saying, because shit, you just never know when a person's trying to do something to you, how things are kind of play out. So I go out to the yard, sitting out there, you know what I'm saying, on a little bench and stuff. So that's when Wallace come over there to me. He's like, shit, hey, Fats, man. I was like, shit, man, what's up, man? He was like, shit, man, me and Mud just got into it. And I was like, oh, for real, man? I was like, damn, man, he's getting into it with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And for real, man. And he was like, yeah, man, he don't want me to do something. I was like, shit, man, what he don't want you to do? You know, he said he don't want me to kind of talk to you about nothing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, man, why you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, you to talk to me about nothing or whatever? He's like, shit, I don't know, man. He's like, maybe because he probably know that I know the whole scoop about what went down over there, you know what I'm saying, with your badge and stuff. And I was like, shit, man. Wallace, man, on for real, man. I'm kind of through with all that old badge stuff, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm just trying to do my time and, you know what I'm saying, and get everything over with. He was like, but shit, you know what I'm saying, some people don't be thinking like that, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I'm like, shit, all right, man. Shit, I'll just get up and start walking the track and stuff. So I'm coming back in, and when I'm coming back in, that's when I seen Mud and Wallace over there. They kind of arguing and stuff, going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So then that's when Wallace stole on Mud. Bam, boom, 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 boom. I'm talking about they going back and forth, you know what I'm saying. Mud got his little belt on, you know what I'm saying. He can't move like he want to or whatever because his belt's on tight. So Wallace is boom, 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 boom. I'm talking about they tearing it up over there. I'm like, shit, damn, man, you know what I'm saying. So then I get up. Police in there breaking them up, you know what I'm saying. They end up going back, you know what I'm saying, taking them to a hole. So I come back into the cell house, and that's when Pineapple's like, shit, man, damn, man. He's like, you see that shit on the yard, you know what I'm saying, with Mud and Wallace? And I was like, yeah, man. I was like, shit, man, what the fuck went down over there? He was like, shit, Mud finally realized, you know what I'm saying, that Wallace knew that what kind of happened with that whole situation when it came to that, and so I guess they kind of bumped heads about all that stuff, and I was like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, in the penitentiary, things can go down at any given time, you know what I'm saying? You can lose your life just over a penitentiary badge, you know what I'm saying? Somebody end up doing something crazy with your badge and end up, you know what I'm saying, costing you your life over something like that. But yeah, my best advice to you is don't go to prison. Keep yourself up out of prison. You know what I'm saying, to where you can be with your family and friends and stuff like that. You don't want to be in the penitentiary stressing over situations that you don't have no type of affiliations with, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I mean, my badge was important. I needed it for all the stuff that I needed it for, but wasn't that important that I was ended up losing my life over something like that. You know what I'm saying? Mud was one of those type of individuals to where he thought that he can try to run some game on a newcomer or whatever. Because like I said, I was new. I didn't really know nothing about the yard or anything like that. And he just probably felt that shit. He could just probably try to run some more game over on me. But yeah, in prison, anything can happen over there. Like I said, my best advice for you is don't go to prison. Keep yourself up out of prison. This is your boy Fats. I'm up out of here.